Right, hi guys. I just did a spirit talker session. So these were the words that came out, and as you can see, few familiar names have came out, and right. So that's not the point. I'm not going to discuss what's being mentioned here. What I'm trying to say is how to use the EMF meter on the phone on the left side here. How to use that thing. There's two ways to use the EMF meter, which is in your phone. That is has the ability to pick up any electrical currents coming out from any electrical instruments. This can only be used for electrical instruments, regardless if they are uh, turned on or off. You can just have a guitar amplifier not turned on and just point your phone on the front side right here. This is where this is where the EMF meter is located. So if you're gonna use the EMF meter, you just point your phone forward to any specific areas you're investigating. So I'm just gonna point my phone right now on my electrical amplifier, my guitar amplifier. You'll see a spike here, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna point to my electric guitar right here. Yep. I just pointed my phone on the electric guitar, and there is energy coming out from the electric guitar. And these two equipments here, they are not turned on and they are not plugged into the walls. And one very obvious example is the laptop, which is right in front of me. And I'm just gonna point the phone right somewhere near the escape button. One, two, three. Yep. As you can see, there's electrical energy coming out from the laptop. Now it's gone because I pointed it away. Yeah. So that's my point. I mean, you can use this EMF detector on the Spirit Talker app to check if you're buying any electrical equipment like an electric guitar amp or a laptop or speakers or basically any equipment that has an energy wire sticking out of it and which is meant to be plugged in on the socket. And if you want to see if they are still in a working condition, you can use the EMF meter to check if the lights go up. If it doesn't go up, then it's probably not working, I think. So back to this dilemma or this big question in my head that I'm thinking of, which is spirits in general. And I can see that a lot of investigations being conducted, using the ramparts, the cat balls, and everything. And I still, I still couldn't digest the fact that these spirits can actually send out electric signals, electrical signals through your phone or through any K2 meter or EMF meter. I know for sure. Legitly, The K2 meter is used by electricians to detect if there's any leakage of power in your building, or in your if there's any electrical error in your house or in your room, blackouts and everything, and then they would use the K2 meter to see if there's any leakage here and there, or if the lines are working in condition, and that kind of thing. And yeah, but what is baffling me is like spirits in general, what is it that they have that can be detected through the EMF meter? Okay, I'm gonna use my hands. I'm just gonna place my hands in front of the phone right here, and as you can see, the EMF meter is not lighting up. So that means my body has no, or my hands has no electrical currents coming out of it, man. Even if I touch, any part on the phone, nothing happens, man. So that's one point, So that's 2 points, yeah. And I think the only logical answer that I can think of is these spirits, they can use electrical energy sources like batteries, and everything, and they would use that as a means to communicate through you. I think the most effective way is when you start using the flashlight method, where you leave it in a stationary somewhere, and if it goes on or if it goes off, it means there's a haunting somewhere in the house or in that particular area, and that is legitly, I think, I would believe that there is a presence of something, So yeah, so I guess I think, yeah, and yeah. So what I was trying to say is actually, or what I'm trying to teach you is actually how to use this EMF meter on the phone for investigations, because I've seen like you guys carrying, carrying the mobile phone in your hand and you're walking around, man. I don't think that would be effective enough for you to detect the EMF, or if there's any presence, using just the phone alone, if you got no RAM ports or no cat balls or anything, or if you want to, or you have those, but if you still want to use this phone and to see if they can actually stand in front of the phone, if you ask them to, and if they comprehend to that, and they actually stood in front of the phone, it means they are listening to you, to what you want them to do. So I think the correct way to do it is to leave your phone in a stationary position, somewhere on the floor or somewhere on the table or somewhere you think which is haunted, like a particular area, cold spots, or like a particular area where someone or has been seeing something there, like shadows or whatever. It's always that particular spot right there, So I guess I would suggest you would just put the phone stationary and try to communicate with it, and maybe try asking it to come forward and stand in front of the phone. Yeah, I think that's how you use this EMF detector on the Spirit Talker app, which is built in the phone, and the phone actually has a technology design in the phone. To the That's another theory, man. I might have to like look up on what is in the phone that is having this ability to scan through areas or spaces, in the room or anywhere, um, and to come out with words that are being said by the spirits. Or sometimes you might even see the words that you were about to say, or the things that you guys were talking about, and suddenly it said something relative or related to the topic, to what you're talking about, man. And yeah, I've actually seen a video of the inventor of this app, and a French professor. There's a video on the Spirit Talker app, actually. The French professor and the inventor of this app, they were like having this skeptical kind of like conversation. They were trying to debunk this whole thing, and somehow they came to a conclusion that no, man, this thing actually works. It works in a way where you should watch the video. You should probably search on YouTube, Spirit Talker app, inventor, Spirit Talker app, does it work? You type in Spirit Talker app, does it work? You would see some interviews or about this app, and there's one particular video. You'll see a guy. You'll see two guys. They are talking in somewhere in their rooms about this app. That's a very interesting conversation to listen to. And yeah, I guess I've made my point on how to use this app for the EMF meter, and I hope you can try something new. Maybe you might discover something in your future adventures. So till then, stay safe, take care, and peace, man. Yeah.